I used to believe the office was a predictable place. Fluorescent lights, burnt coffee, polite smiles in the hallway. I had been working there for 5 years, long enough to know who microwaved fish in the break room and who stole lunches. I thought I understood the real currents, too. Who was ambitious, who was loyal, who was dangerous. I was wrong. It started when our department head announced she was leaving. That meant one thing: promotion season. The position would likely go to either me or Ethan. Ethan was sharp, confident, and had a way of making jokes that made everyone feel included, especially our manager, Karen. Then there was Lily. Lily had joined the team a year ago. Smart, observant, quieter than most. We had worked late together on several projects, the kind of late nights where the office empties out and conversations grow more honest. I liked her. And I thought she liked me too. The lingering smiles, the casual touches on my arm, the way she'd save me a cup of coffee during morning meetings. One Monday, everything shifted. Karen called me into her office. She closed the door. Never a good sign. "I've been hearing concerns about your commitment," she said, folding her hands neatly on her desk. My commitment? Apparently someone had suggested I'd been looking at other job opportunities, that I was disengaged, that I wasn't ready for leadership. I walked back to my desk, feeling like the floor had tilted beneath me. Only 3 people knew I had casually updated my LinkedIn profile: Ethan, Lily, and my best friend outside of work. And my best friend didn't work here. I watched Ethan across the room. He was laughing at something on his phone. Confident. Relaxed. Too relaxed. That afternoon, I overheard Ethan talking to Karen near the printers. "I just think stability matters," he said quietly. "We need someone fully invested." My jaw tightened. I didn't need more proof. That evening, Lily found me staring at my screen long after most people had left. "You okay?" she asked softly. I told her everything, my suspicions, my frustration. She listened carefully, nodding, her expression unreadable. "You should talk to Karen directly," she said. "Clear the air." The next morning, I did exactly that. I laid out my dedication, my long-term plans, my loyalty to the team. Karen seemed receptive, thoughtful. 2 days later, something unexpected happened. Ethan was called into a closed-door meeting with HR. By the end of the week, rumors spread. Ethan had been sharing confidential client information with a recruiter from another company. Not enough to cause legal damage, but enough to violate policy. He was gone by Friday. Gone. I should have felt victorious. Instead, I felt unsettled, because I hadn't reported him. And then came the second shock. Lily asked me to grab coffee after work, not in the office, outside, at a quiet cafe down the street. She stirred her drink slowly before speaking. "I need to tell you something," she said. She admitted she had overheard Ethan talking to that recruiter weeks ago. She had gone to HR anonymously. "I didn't do it for you," she added quickly. "I did it because it was wrong. But I won't pretend I didn't know it would help you." I didn't know what to say. Part of me was grateful. Another part felt manipulated. Had she protected the company or positioned me? Before I could process that, the third shift came crashing in. Karen called me into her office again. "We've made a decision," she said. My heart pounded. "We're promoting Lily." The words landed like a punch to the chest. "She showed exceptional integrity in coming forward," Karen continued, "and she demonstrated leadership." I walked out in a haze. That evening, Lily came to my desk. "I didn't know," she said quickly. "I didn't expect this." But there it was, the reality. While I had been playing defense, trying to protect my reputation, she had quietly proven her value. Over the next few weeks, something else changed. Lily didn't distance herself from me. She included me in strategy meetings. She credited my ideas publicly. One afternoon, She closed the door to her new office and looked at me with that same steady expression she'd had at the cafe. "I want you as my partner on this," she said, "not my competitor." And in that moment, I understood something I hadn't before. Ethan hadn't been my biggest obstacle. My ego had. I had assumed ambition was a zero-sum game, that someone else's rise meant my fall. I'd suspected betrayal before I'd sought clarity. I'd mistaken proximity for loyalty and charm for trustworthiness. Work isn't just about skill. It's about integrity. About understanding that not every battle needs to be fought, and not every victory looks the way you imagined. Lily didn't win because she schemed. She won because she acted when it mattered. And I learned that in the workplace and in relationships, suspicion poisons faster than competition ever could. Moral: true leadership is built on integrity and collaboration, not rivalry and ego.